minute man. Ooh, break me off, show me what you got, 'cause I don't want no 1 minute man. Ooh, break me off, show me what you got, 'cause I don't want no. From AM to PM.
3, 2, 1.
From AM to PM. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Lonnie B, and I am back with another episode with my panel, and this is episode 5 of the FourCast. Yes, we are here. All right, and we still have an unwanted guest, but we are here. Yes, okay. I really have to have a meeting with corporate because I don't know how long this is going to last. Yes.
I'm comfortable.
But my name is Lonnie B, and alongside me and my panel, you have
D. Smith.
Omar.
Braden Jenkins.
And we are the FourCast. Yes. Have y'all been enjoying this show?
I have.
Yes.
You know,
Episode 3.
I'm right at home.
Episode 3 was hilarious.
The episode was
Okay.
good.
So do y'all have family members and friends that watch the show?
Yes.
What are their thoughts?
Yes.
I'm putting them on.
Okay.
You know, as I'm becoming the co-host, you know, I'm more inspired to make sure that they're, you know, enthused with us.
Don't speak that witchcraft over me. Don't speak that witchcraft over me. Yes.
I'm just excited to be here.
I see every time. Every time. Yes. So you have friends that watch the show and family?
I sent it to my best friend. She didn't let me know what she felt yet, but
Oh, you have a female best friend?
yes, Lonnie, I have a female best friend.
How does that work out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What do you mean, how does that work?
Like, does she give you dating advice?
Yeah, all of that type of
Do she
stuff.
intervene with your
Are you
relationship?
attracted to her?
No.
Okay.
That's sis for real. Like,
Yeah, he's a straight man, not a gay one.
Right.
You know the gay ones fuck their friends. They
Oh
do.
my God,
They
not
do.
everybody.
Not everybody.
They do. But look, hey, I wish Quentin would ever touch me. Yeah. All right. But
yeah,
anyway.
But yeah, she gonna tell me how she feel about the show. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, okay.
My
You
friends
always
are
want to
excited
move on.
that
Your
I'm
friends
doing
are
it.
excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
You
love
look
it.
good with your glasses on.
I don't look good without them.
No, we outside or in. Yes. Really nice. She look really nice. Fuck, is we in
You
the back of the runway?
You okay? I know, but are you okay?
Okay, cool.
Are we in the back of the runway? These bitches are dressed. I wish I knew how I smell it here, like Macy's.
Okay, well.
Okay. All right. So I'm glad that y'all are here with me today. Yes, real quick, we're going to go down this list of 10. All right. Now, this is the fun thing about this show because I be having things right here on my phone and my notes and stuff, and don't nobody be knowing what the fuck is in
So
here.
listen, I have to get my phone real fast though.
Okay,
can,
you do?
Can I get it real fast?
You do?
Yeah, it's right here, y'all.
And
I
then-
promise I'm not going nowhere.
I thought it was outside in your car. Or at your house. Shit. Okay? Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and move on, okay? Who's most likely? That's what we're going to do right now. Who's most likely?
Okay.
All right, and let's start with you, Omar. Who's most likely to travel to a new country spontaneously?
Out of us?
Yes.
Me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
I believe that.
You just do shit like that.
Uh-huh.
You ain't nobody speaking English. You just walking
No.
the streets.
Yeah.
That's spooky
That is.
as shit.
Uh-huh.
Yes. D. Smith. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to forget an important date or anniversary out of all of us?
Lonnie B.
What the fuck?
He's a brave man. I'm sorry. No, I'm playing. No, I would honestly. Sorry.
No,
I didn't
fuck
mean.
that.
I didn't mean
No,
that, husband.
fuck
Husband,
that.
I know he treats you right.
Whore.
I know he treats you right, husband. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. No, definitely out of all of us, I would say Braden.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like
Is that
Braden.
true, Braden? Isn't it true?
He
to
just
that?
give me nonchalant energy, like.
I am nonchalant and I'm getting better with my memory. Yeah.
Oh,
Blueberry
okay.
smoothie.
I definitely
I
would
would
say
say
D.
good life
Smith.
every time.
Nah, I
All
be on
right.
it, baby.
Yeah.
So with you, Braden, who's most likely, okay, to try a wild and exotic food?
All of y'all?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say D. Smith.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
He likes spicy food, right?
Yeah, I like a little goat. You know what I'm saying? My granddad cooks smothered rabbit every Christmas and grits. So you know what I'm saying?
Smothered
So
rabbit.
They say
Yes.
rabbit tastes like chicken. Is
it
that
does.
true?
It's amazing. We eat it every Christmas, a ritual.
Would you eat octopus?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very cuisine, dish. It's taste. So if you have taste, then you don't mind eating stuff like that.
I think you
I'm
meant
sorry, did you say
squid
a ritual before you went into all of that?
with the rabbit.
No. It's a like every Christmas since I was about 6. I've had smothered rabbit and grits every Christmas.
So if you eat octopus, you'll eat puss.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I want kids, so
Whatever. With the trans man. All right, here we go. So let's go with he thinking about that bitch is crazy. You got to go. You got
what is wrong with you?
He was sitting there thinking about maybe something wrong. Something is wrong.
No, I was not.
Okay, back to you. We're gonna get out of here real quick, okay? Who's most likely to get lost in a new city?
You.
You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. I don't know where the fuck I'm at right now. 911. You motherfucking right.
Depending on where you at.
Okay.
211, 111. You don't know.
Okay, Braden. Who's most likely to send a text to the wrong person?
D. Smith again.
I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to play the mannequin child. Don't look at me. Nah, that's something about me too, though. Cause and I've done it.
Oh my God. Okay, D. Smith. Who's most likely to take the lead in planning a group outing?
I would say Omar. That is definitely Omar's Aries energy. So yeah, Omar.
You okay?
Wow, okay. And there you have it, okay? I guess they know a little bit about each other. Yes, all right?
That was good.
Yes. Okay. Now let's have some panel discussions. Now, with the panel discussion, I want to ask everybody in here because I feel like that you all are entering the entertainment world and you guys are really, really, becoming your own identity in the entertainment world. So how is being involved in this type of work and balancing a real relationship? Why you asking me?
I like it though.
Why you asking me?
What you mean?
You having a problem with relationships?
I'm all for. I'm all for everybody being busy. I'm all for us planning time together. I'm all. I'm all for. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that.
So is it
They
hard
out there-
for you to balance your work and relationship, or
No.
is you have a person that's naggy like you need to spend more time at home?
I've had that though in the past, but I just feel like that's selfishness though.
Do we need a commercial break?
Okay, do we need a therapist? The hell? Because I mean, and the hell?
So go ahead.
I feel it. What was the question again?
The question was, how are you able to balance?
Oh yes, I have in the past that was somebody who was selfish, and they just didn't want me out their sight. That's really what it was. But I feel as though that I love the balance of work and relationship. Like I love being busy, the real kind busy, the healthy busy, and scheduling dates, scheduling dinner, meeting you here, see you later. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need you up under me 24/7. I like us to travel and be up under each other. I like when we have snow days and rainy days be up under each other. But I like for us to know that we are doing something in the world and coming back together. So I usually don't have no problem with it, but I've had somebody who was selfish and I clocked it that they were being selfish and being just a weirdo and they just didn't want me outside. And so they were overtly, because if a person really
Do
loves
you give them reasons for them not to want you outside?
No, because when I'm in love, I'm in love. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
So like I'm gonna call you if I'm busy. We know we busy. If I have to do this, but I'm gonna call you on my breaks. I'm saying I'm gonna check up on you. I'm gonna do I'm gonna make sure that my presence is known. But if we busy, then we busy. But yeah, I think I handled it pretty well.
Okay, so how did you cut that off?
Well, with the last person, I that person that was like being selfish, it kind of then I was just dumb and I kind of just honestly let them affect my work. I really did. And so that was my mistake. So I really just learned from that.
Okay. Now, what was your ooh? What was
Right.
those effects?
No, because I'm single. I was in dating somebody, the words verbatim was, once I get official with a person, I require 95% of their time.
Damn.
So it doesn't matter. So let's say
That was a relationship you had a slave on.
so during the week, how he broke it down was like, let's say Monday through Friday you work, like get it out. But let's say Saturday, I know like I'll go to New York or I got something to do. If he didn't feel like he had his time, all that, like I don't want you to go. And I was giving, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, the relationship.
It wasn't a relationship.
Oh, okay. Well,
Situation.
This situation.
Yeah. Situation.
I knew then I had to go.
Yeah.
But see, I can understand that. I mean,
No.
I understand, but
No.
then I don't understand being.
Brady said
No,
what?
I'm sorry.
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
Here's the thing with me. I think when I was younger, I believed in that whole everywhere you go, everywhere I go, you got to go to everything with me.
Well, no.
I'm just not like that, and I think that's why I'm so content with like dealing with a long distance relationship. I feel like long distance relationship, you work harder.
Yes.
You work harder to show me that you want to be with me. I'm
I don't
gonna work
have that
harder
much
to show
work.
you want to be with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's for me. I think that it just works for me in that way because I'm just in this space where I don't need you on top of me, and I don't need to be on top of you 24/7.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe
Do you think
in
those
due
type?
time, though.
Do you think those type of relationships, when it comes to the person is nagging, it's because one person is more, you know what I'm saying, involved into work than the other?
That can be the case
That
a lot
could
of
be the
times.
case,
Yes,
or the other person
that is the
just-
case.
Yeah.
No, that's the case.
Because I know
particularly-
with me and my marriage, we both work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we meet, it's perfect.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, and when we meet, it's just perfect.
And
it
he
gels.
don't want the same thing you want either.
No, he
that's
don't.
another
Good.
thing because I've dated people who secretly on it and wanted really to be me, and so I didn't catch that on till later on in life, but it's good to also keep what y'all do to.
You mean
to
the
me,
professions?
Yeah.
The different
But
professions.
or,
Right, yeah.
or it could also be that their purpose is different. So like I'm a relationship type of person. Don't let what Lonnie's tell you on this camera. Don't let that.
And you notice Lonnie didn't say a goddamn thing. But since he brought it up,
a few episodes where you.
Well, since he brought it up,
episodes where he did say that. But what I'm saying is, I'm typically somebody that enjoy being in a relationship, but I also want to progress in what I want to do in life. But there's some people that they date and that's all their focus is on their relationship. Like that's
agree.
it. And that just does not work for me if you don't understand where I'm at.
Right. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Because people are meant to be husbands and wives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's their being and meant to be, and that's okay. It's you know what I'm saying? It's best to recognize that and don't be selfish and try to like make something work or like or make the other person, because sometimes that can be the case. The person just
That's all they want.
that's what they want. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. And you have to be unselfish to like have that conversation and end it and leave as friends than like suffocating and then end up hating each other.
Yeah.
So
True.
that's a good point. Now to you, Braden, what type of woman are you attracted to that just grinds your gears?
That just grinds my gears.
Yeah.
But grinds the gears is bad.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
not grind your gears. I'm talking about just get the gears going. Forward drive.
Okay. All right. Okay. A woman that's extremely ambitious and has built her own and has her own thing, and similar to what you were saying, where we can just meet in the middle.
That's not always a sugar mama. He not look.
sugar
That's not.
mama.
Yeah, he said sugar mama. He thinking you chasing the
Listen,
SSI
y'all want
check.
to go? Y'all want to hear the chronicles of my dating life?
No, we
It's
don't
a
want to
movie
hear.
genre.
We don't want to hear that
Y'all
because
wanna
we don't
hear
have
that?
we don't have that long track of a slow music. We don't want to hear that. But a real ambition woman.
Yeah, and also
Ambitious
someone
woman.
ambitious. Yes,
Yeah, ambitious.
and also someone. Like I said the other episode, that pays attention to hygiene. Extremely beautiful.
Inside and out.
Now,
Yeah,
when we
inside-
saying beautiful, what are we
like
saying?
what-
We saying
yeah.
Vanessa Williams, Megan Good,
Kelly Rowland.
Let's start there. Yeah, those good. Those
Okay.
good. Yeah,
You
those
like
real.
girl-
Jennifer
You
Lewis,
like girl next door.
Jennifer Lewis.
Jennifer Lewis.
That's your
Wait,
power.
Jennifer Lewis. Oh, Jennifer. Oh, I still know what you did last summer.
No, not that
oh.
Jennifer Lewis.
Oh,
Jennifer Lewis.
Oh,
from
gosh.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Tupac mother on Poetic Justice.
Jockey's back.
Jackie's back.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blackish.
Oh,
She
yeah.
the grandmother on Blackish.
No. I don't need to go down.
We
that
love
far.
Jennifer Lewis.
She is a great actress, great
Yes.
person.
Definitely. She's the mother.
Love her.
Yes.
Okay, so we get that. Okay. Now, since we're talking about dating and relationships and stuff right here, and we're not going to spend our time here because there's a lot of single energy up in this motherfucker, and people get very dark. So what we're going to do is try to keep it going.
202.
We're going to try to keep it going.
202. Oh my, you got it. Plug.
Follow me on Instagram.
Y'all know the plug.
we're gonna try to go ahead and keep this shit going, okay? Yes. All right. Now since y'all speaking of, throwing yourselves out there, why don't gay relationships last?
They do. Stop it.
Yes.
Why don't straight ones last?
Yes.
Shit,
I want them to stop
they
saying
having
that.
babies and just keep calling it that.
Broken homes.
That's the end of now straight relationships. It's the baby is the merge now. The grandma is
you
the
right.
baby now.
You right.
Grandma is
The grandma the baby because
Got
like
points.
How's the grandma and the baby?
Yeah.
Slow down.
It's from Jocelyn.
What you mean?
right. Thank you.
And you should not be quoting nothing she says.
People know if you know what I'm talking about. I'm just being funny, but quoting back to baby is that they're having babies, and then that's
wedding.
That's the ring. That's the end all in a lot of straight
that's what
relationships
they
now.
want.
So I think it's
Okay,
both
but
ways.
people do say that about our community. They say our relationships don't last.
Well, it's true because and dealing with the same sex is very hard because when you have like male, female, or whatever, whether you was born male, whatever, when you have two different genders, it's easier to balance. But if like me dealing with a man, sometimes like we might be both strong-headed, somebody's not submissive, we might both be aggressive, and it's hard to balance. Also, there's a lot of people that date with the wrong intentions. You need a place to stay. You might be dating because you see that this
Trick it
person
ain't
is
easy if
lit.
you got it.
Or like a fling turns into, I see this a lot with homosexual relationships. Like a fling turned into you stayed at my house, like the sex was good, so then I let you stay here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All of a sudden we in a relationship, and then 2 months later I want you gone. Nope.
No. I'm sorry. No, it was a flashback from a
Wow.
situation.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Thank
hear.
you,
Yeah.
Braden, for saying a flashback
But
because
there are a lot of successful relationships.
Because what, D?
it's happening. It's happening to everybody. It ain't that damn hard.
What you mean?
It ain't that hard
What?
to be in a relationship with the same sex, a different sex. It ain't that hard.
No, relationships should not be hard, but
It ain't that
but
hard.
It
Is
is.
if you like the person,
difficult.
you don't, and you see if a person is trying to take advantage of you from the door. You choose to stay. And this is the truth. This is from being on the other side. You stay because you stay. You caused this.
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
just saying it ain't that hard.
What the- D?
But you gotta know when to get out.
D, hold on. Yeah, get him some water. What that man do to you?
Good.
What the fuck that man do to
Nobody did
you?
anything to me. I'm
D,
actually,
what the fuck that man do to you?
I'm not bragging about it, but I'm kind of a serial lover. I love to love. Like,
Yeah,
and
but what did he do?
I've been in bad relationships and I've been in good ones, but I know that the end all be
Do we
all
got some water for him?
ain't nobody do nothing to me.
Okay, calm down.
I'm calm.
Insecurity plays a lot too, because you have a lot of people who are like I know of people who are successful, good looking. Like you would think that they're dating somebody like on their level. and they're actually dating people. Some people have this what is it called? This thing where it's like, I like to take care of somebody. The Build-A-Bears. Remember I was talking about
Yeah, the
Build-A-Bears?
Build-A-Bears.
They have that thing where it's like, I want to be with somebody that I gotta take care of that's gonna need me. I don't want none of that. Don't hit me on my Instagram if you're one of those people. I don't want none of that.
Right. And I also think when it comes to relationships, I think you should just don't deflect on people. Don't bring your energy on someone else based off a past relationship that you just
Unhealed.
left. Yeah, don't do that. And then if you're not healed, don't move on, because that person who don't have nothing to do with that trauma should not be going through what you're trying to put them through.
Hallelujah.
They didn't even cause that. And I think another thing that people got to stop doing in relationships is trying to date to heal. Like they would date somebody trying to get over, you know what I'm saying, what they just went
With a
through,
plate.
not knowing that you just gotta wait it out a little bit and work on you before you go dealing with somebody else.
call it
you're
a
right.
love
Deacon
detox.
Evangelistic Lonnie.
Yeah.
That was good.
No, but you know what's gonna be better?
That was good.
Your exit.
No, that was good though. That was
I believe
that
in a
makes
love
a lot of sense.
detox.
And sometimes you don't even know that sometimes because, and I'm speaking personally. Sometimes because me, I love to love, so I have gone into relationships unhealed, thinking that
If I get
because
into this one, I'll feel better.
I love and I want to give love and be loved, that's gonna be the healing. And so I have done that sometimes, and it still doesn't work. So yeah,
No,
what you-
it's not good
I just
advice.
believe in love detox. Like I believe in, like some people say, the longer you were in a relationship, the longer it takes for you to get over that person. I don't think that's true. You
Not
just
yet.
have to detox for real. Like I know that when I got out of a 6-year relationship or a 2-year relationship, I literally detoxed from dating in general. Like I don't want to date. I don't want to talk. I went through every emotion from pain, mad, sad, depressed. Once all those emotions came out, then I was able to like date and then get in another relationship. And then if that didn't work, whatever feelings I needed to feel, I felt that and I got over it. That's why I know, like me now, I could get into a relationship and I'm gonna give 100%.
Right. And you also got to be careful with this one too. When you out there and you going through or you trying to get over people and you just go into other people's lives and you just like, I'm just here to have a good time. Because even that good time can be worse than what you're going through, because that feeling you have is an energy. So now you're transferring energy even in a sexual desire.
Oh.
So you got to be real careful.
told y'all.
You got to be real
And it's
careful.
misleading.
I told you, Deacon.
And it's
This man is preaching.
Okay,
Let's
move on.
Because he's speaking about me. Okay, let's go.
We're not about to do this right now. Okay, so let's keep this thing going. Okay, so good luck to everybody out there in the relationship. Okay, yes, good luck to everybody.
Good luck to you.
And remember to pray about it. You know,
Amen.
Remember to pray about and pray with your partner.
Yes.
Pray with your partner.
Drop gems.
Yeah, because that's what me and my husband do.
Yes,
We
he
pray.
did. I
gems.
see. I heard it.
Yeah,
Drop
we
gems.
pray.
That
So
man
y'all
is
got to
good
make
at
sure
that
that y'all pray. Okay, so let's move on. We have questions.
Stop. Don't say that.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? Then you gonna be scared as shit in your room laying
Look,
down.
I mean,
and you see
Tina did
Tina,
it.
and you see Tina walking in there talking about in-house, out-house.
I feel the spirit.
Funny. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so we have questions. Okay,
What's wrong with
now
y'all?
we have questions from our viewers that actually write in. Okay, and if you want to write into us and ask us any questions, feel free to email me at blonnie@yahoo.com. So we have questions, and this one is for Omar. Okay, now the question is, what do you consider your greatest achievement in life?
Shit. I'll do a recent one. I think me stepping out and doing my children's company like on my own. And at the show I stated that I have a twin brother, for those that don't know, and we do so much. We've done so much in our life together that we were very handicapped and codependent on each other. So I think that the journey, me even doing this podcast without him and just having an identity outside of the twins or Omar and Orlando, I think that this is like I'm gonna use this. Like it's that's like an achievement. I feel like for me.
Okay. D Smith, your question is if you're in a relationship with someone and they don't physically support your craft, your artistry, is that a problem for you?
Out the door you gotta go. Out the door you gotta definitely you shouldn't be with nobody that don't support you. You're going to lose bad, hard. You're going to be sad, depressed. You're going to be arguing. It's going to be bad. Very, 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 very bad. So they should be in full support of you. And that sometimes takes being unselfish because you want this person to probably be up under you, or you want their time and stuff, but knowing that you want the best for them, they should want to be in full support of what you're doing. So if I sense it or feel it, my whole mood changes. Like my whole energy changes. I ain't feeling you, like, because I take that serious, and I feel like you don't love me if you ain't supporting it.
So you feel a way if someone you're dating don't come and see you in the stage play?
Oh, why would you do that?
Well, why would they not come?
Yeah, why would you not come? Why wouldn't you come? You need to come. You need to be there. Front row already. Ticket.
Get your ticket.
Speaking of ticket, back around my way.
Yes, it is.
Okay? Yes, it's coming back in
Yes, it
August
is.
for the DC residency.
Woo!
August the 14th through the 16th and August the 21st through the 23rd. Tickets are available on my website at LonnieBYourJudy.com. This is the most anticipated stage play you will want to see. It's the street
so
sequel
good.
of part 2 from part 1 of Around My Way.
It's good.
Come and check us out around Brooks
Please
Place.
come check us out.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, why would they not come, D?
Why wouldn't they not come? It's hell. Like, I'm not even playing.
Right.
Like, I'm being very serious. Like, it's not. That's like, I would get emotional over that. Like, I shouldn't even have to say nothing.
Right.
Yeah, you should buy the ticket first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be like,
By a couple.
what? Yes, you should be like number one supporting. Like,
Right.
hit up my mom. Be like, you going?
Yeah.
Like, I should have said something of that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah.
So your question, yes, you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He just
gave him some
this
water as well.
episode. These people are hitting points. This feels like a therapy session. I'm so serious right now.
Okay.
For real.
Okay. Yes, okay.
Okay, what's my question?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get to it. Everybody calm the fuck down. Okay. What inspires you to pursue your career in the arts? What inspires you to keep going? Even when you don't feel like it.
I think knowing that I haven't reached the level that I've really imagined myself being on, or exceeding to that level.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's one of mine
Love
too.
that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's good. And you know what's scary?
What?
I never feel like I reach it.
Right. But that's
That's
the
the
beauty.
scary part.
Yeah.
It's more life.
It's
You
still
That
never-
means more life to you.
Yeah, you be like, damn, I still don't feel like I reached.
Right.
Out of all of the things that we do, regardless of how people say that was good, that was brilliant, we enjoyed that. You be like, bitch, I still feel like
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't reached where I need to be.
Right.
Enjoy the moment though, because
Yeah.
because I do,
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
slip up. I feel that way and forget to enjoy the moment
Yeah.
and be thankful. And so yes, but also it's good to have that because that still fuels your fire to
It does.
still
Yes.
move on. So
That
yeah,
does. Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, and
balance
it's
with that.
inspiring when y'all do that. It is.
And you too.
Yeah,
When you do what
I
it
was
is that
just-
you do too. Yeah. When you reach different levels, it's real inspiring too to be like, damn, bitch, you did that. Even when you think you couldn't or it was impossible for you to do it by yourself.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah. But speaking of moving on, it's time for our hot topics.
Hot topics,
yes.
baby.
Okay, it's time for today's hot topics where we talk about the culture. Okay, from these vultures.
Oh.
All right. So let's start with you, Brayden. What do you have for us today for hot
Oh,
topics?
wow. Here we go.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's
Here we
go.
Hot topics.
Okay.
All right. Boom. I'm just fucking around. My fault. Okay. So last episode we were talking about the BET Awards, right?
Right.
All right. So something that happened at the BET Awards, y'all know Casanet, streamer.
Yes, he
you
is.
know, and everything. So apparently he ran into Wale in the parking lot, and he didn't really know who he was. So then Wale came up to later, and he was like, "Yo, you know, you got me looking crazy. I just want to let you know that." So this whole thing has become like
a thing.
this, like, where's Wale in this conversation versus new school versus old school? A lot of people feel like he hasn't gotten his flowers that he deserves. Me personally, being from, well, we're all from this area, but
I'm from DC. Go ahead.
yeah, you're
I'm
from DC.
born and raised in DC.
Okay, there we go.
Maryland.
Yeah, PG. Yeah.
Let them know. Let them know.
PG.
Let Brooklyn, New York. Let them know. Let them know. We all got different area codes. Let them know. Go ahead.
I want to know how you all feel about the status of Wale and why he hasn't reached that certain level that he should be at.
Well, I'm going to start first. For any of us to reach any type of level, it starts with consistency.
Oh, you better say it.
It starts with consistency. You can't just bank off a hit. Or you can't just bank off a error. You have to keep going wherever it is. And I'm speaking from what I have experienced and what I put on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to keep going, because it's so funny that you just asked us this question, because one day I was strolling on YouTube, and I don't do this as much, but I was strolling on YouTube one day, and I came across this video about where are all of these black content creators that used to be on YouTube.
Right.
And when I was looking, I was like, damn, yeah, what happened to him? Or what happened to this person? What happened? It was so many familiar faces that was rocking back in the day. And then when I got to doing what I was doing, like researches and stuff, a lot of them came and hit upon hard times in life. They felt like it was too much.
Right.
It wasn't as fun anymore. When it became a job, they felt like they was chasing the dollar instead of following their passion. So they took breaks. And when they took breaks, people forgot about them.
What happens?
People forgot about him. So this is kind of fickle to be in this type of situation, because we personally don't know what Wale was going through.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
He probably had a moment where he just like, man, I need to sit down.
Right.
This
Or
too
his
much
label.
pressure. And due to the fact that it be so much pressure, and you do take sit downs, it's so many people that want it so bad, they get in front of you. They get in front of you. When you take those breaks, because when you hot, you supposed to just keep that fire going.
Right.
I think that's what happened to Lil' Kim, in my opinion. You know, after she dropped that album, she stopped and she banked off it. They
The
gave her
naked
6
one.
mics.
She went to jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she stopped, and you know, and then these new girls, they wanted it, you know, and that's just with anybody, you know. So when you stop and you don't keep going, at the end of the day, people can get in front of you, and the people that used to love you, they forget about you.
Yep.
Lil' Kim need to drop that documentary. It's needed.
They need to drop it. It ain't her fault.
But
yeah,
so
I
that's
agree.
what I feel about that type of situation. What y'all feel?
I agree. Well, I know a lot of times that they have like issues with their labels. That's stuff that we don't see.
Yeah.
We just see what's put out on the media, and especially if the person doesn't come out and say it. And I do agree with why like people like Beyonce don't say anything, because people, I think you always say that, people, they don't never want to believe the truth. They always want to believe the lie.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
does not matter.
yeah.
Like you could have facts in front of you, and everything that somebody said was a lie. They be like, child, them papers, he just made that paper up. And it's like, God damn, shit is notarized. So I think it's sad, because the industry is fickle. You hot today, gone tomorrow. Like that's just what it is. So I do agree with, you got to be consistent.
You do. Now, another thing I want to add on about that situation is, while they can't get mad at Kai, Kai is young as shit.
That's true too.
Yeah, he's young. Like, you can't get mad at Kai. Kai might don't, you know, he like the little baby and all them people like that. That's his era. That's his generation. That's who he listened to. But at the end of the day, I did see the video, and when his people in his chat was like, that's Wale, that's Wale. He's like, oh, he's somebody. He didn't even know how to pronounce his name. He's like, that's Wale. He was like, oh, they saying he Wale, cause somebody, he's somebody. So it was innocent.
Right.
Yeah.
It was.
It was real innocent. It wasn't
That's innocent. That was
purposely.
his
You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
innocent.
It was
And
his ego that got
His
me.
it was
That's
his
what I meant to
ego.
say, his
It was
ego.
his ego in a way. But at the end of the day, best of luck to both of them. And I hope Wale just let that fly over his head, because that boy didn't mean nothing. And congratulations to Kai, because he's been turning it.
Yeah.
He's been fucking it up. So congratulations to him as well. So what do you got for us, D. Smith?
For a hot topic. So, you know, I have so many,
But we want one.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it very, very, very recent. So on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't know if you previously at the beginning you saw that one of the newest housewives, Britt Edie, she had Kenya Moore is now off the show after her 5th episode because she had showed some explicit pictures of the new housewife Britt Edie, and now Kenya's off the show. In that, and moving forward, Britt Edie hasn't liked some things that Real Housewives has done and felt like it was kind of the whole posted thing was, I guess, some of their job too. So now she's suing Bravo for like $20 million or so, and so now they are discussing cutting the Real Housewives franchise altogether because they have about 4 lawsuits. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and
she also
Nene is
suing
still
'cause
one
it's
of them.
not-
So
Yeah, I was
but
just about to.
She was suing because they said that the picture that
was
Kenya
under
showed was
underage,
not her.
but right, but
She's
then,
saying it wasn't
was so
her.
many stories because they were saying at first she was underage, and now she's saying the picture's not even her now.
Yeah.
So
she
which
said
which
caused
one
all
is
this
it? But she's
damage.
suing them, and Real Housewives and Bravo is now like it's been talks in the air of them just over just the whole
Real Housewives of
Peach
Atlanta.
franchise altogether. So that's some of the hot topics now
That's late.
Can I be
in the
honest
Bravo
with y'all?
streets.
It's sabotage.
Can I be honest?
What?
I don't know who that woman is.
Me neither.
And I didn't even know that show was still on.
It's still on.
I didn't know.
The greats aren't on there, but you know, we still have Cynthia Bailey. She's still on there, but as a friend of the show. Shamia Morton, that's Portia's back. Shamia Morton is Portia's friend who's
That's
been on the
right.
show forever, but she's now has a peach. So shout out to Shamia. And you have a lot of new people like Kelly and
I think right now
Angela Oakley is doing her thing on the show. So yeah,
Drew.
I think
Drew.
right now they just throwing peaches at
Yeah,
bitches.
they say
Yeah.
Yeah, because the show is sinking.
yeah.
It's sinking.
The numbers have
right.
gone
The
down.
thing, we might be talking about that, but I just think that with reality shows in general is just changing in general. So
We definitely going to tap onto that later on in the show. But in the
Oh, yeah.
meantime, give us your hot topic.
So mine is not in the industry, but this is stuff that's been going. It's been talked on Twitter. I really like Twitter.
I'm sure as a gay
do?
man.
See,
I'm
I
sure
do.
it's a gay
I
man.
put my
Soon
foot in my
as you
mouth. As soon as
open
it
that
said-
You like
Twitter.
X? Huh?
Soon as you open X, dun, 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 dun. Bitch, and it ain't Jaws. It ain't Jaws.
So one of the conversations.
They got more dicks than tweets on it.
Oh man, okay,
Go ahead.
baby.
One of the conversations that people have been having on there is people dating, friends dating friends' exes.
Okay.
So
That been happening since Jesus.
right? But I don't know. I can't remember what happened. It was a show that came out, and it just bunked the story up. And I relate to it because I'm somebody that dated somebody that a friend of mine dated. I do think that the thing.
Get
I
into
think it can happen, and it be respected. Why I say that is because one, I do believe that sometimes you pick the wrong person.
Oh, okay.
Like
I'm listening.
I do think that like I might have been dating you, and we broke up or whatever, and then time went past, and your friend came around, and I realized like, oh shit, well he actually had what I want, and yeah, but my situation, it was 10 years after. It was 10 years after.
Okay.
And I also spoke with my friend before I even got in the relationship. When I realized that me and the person was getting to a certain level, I called my friend, not necessarily for permission, but I wanted him to know, look, A, B, C, and D is happening or whatever, and they really respected it and supported the
So what
relationship.
kind of friends were? Hold on. What kind of friends were y'all?
Close. We still close.
Okay.
Like best friends?
No, he's one of my favorite people though.
Cool.
But we're not best friends. I think at that time when me and my ex was dating, starting to date, we wasn't as close, but it wasn't like a beef. It was just we was like growing pains. Like he was doing his thing, I was doing my own thing. But like some people would look at it like, oh well, we ain't been talking, so I'm doing A, B, C, and D. I'm just a respectful person, and I just felt like I wanted you to know. And his response was like, I didn't talk to that man in like 10 years, like or whatever. So every situation is not like that. I know that this will be something that people don't agree with, but yeah.
Well, I think honestly it's based off of the circle of friends that you have. That's what I think. because just like niggas on the streets, they will say bros before hoes, and they all fuck the same bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like but then you turn around and you can fuck the bitch that they fuck, but you can't touch the baby mothers.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
You know what
I-
I'm saying?
That's true.
So
That's true.
so
About to
it's
say.
all about
What kind of friends are these?
it's all about the circle of friends
know
that you have. And if long as y'all have an understanding,
Yeah.
can't nobody really say nothing about it.
Correct.
Because you and the person, y'all got an understanding. And that's y'all situation. But I truly believe that it's just all about the circle of friends that you have. Now me, I have been in a situation like that before, and my vision is blurred. And so is my memory. Because I try to forget all that shit. But however, I've been in a situation like that before, and I did exactly what you did, but it didn't turn out that way. Certain people, they pretend like they okay with it until it's not okay.
Well,
So
that's-
I
you gotta be
choose to
honest.
learn. I choose to learn from that situation and never do something like that again.
So if
I agree.
if the person would have said, this is for everybody, if you were in that situation and you hit your friend up and said, you know, me and whatever is talking, if they say, I don't want you to talk to them, do you just not talk to them?
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah, because what's more important,
You
yo?
respecting the friendship, or you?
Yeah. I
Gotcha.
think the friendship is more important than the situationship.
Got
Right.
you.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right. And what I was trying to find I was trying to see the silver lining in
We
what
got
you
some
were
water.
saying, because
He needs some
I
water.
feel like that you when you love somebody, then you just love them, and I expect to be with this person forever, so I'm willing to sacrifice what can happen for that. Now we ain't together no more. It's like, what was that for? In my opinion. But so I just feel like if you don't know that this is going to be like,
you can't predict that,
we
though.
in this forever, but you gotta have a strong feeling about something like that. Like if I know that I'm about to go on with my friend, like do something that like my friend now everybody say they cool with, because that's just, people won't say that, but deep
Egos.
you don't know. I'm saying, like you say, you don't know it till you know. But even still, if they did, like if you don't know how they won't feel until you hear what they say. So like if you don't know for sure that like, okay, I'm willing to, if this friend be like, I don't want to talk to you no more because I'm about to touch this person and I'm about to introduce, because you even introducing it to me, I'm gonna feel away.
Okay,
Just from
got
you
you.
even saying, oh, this person, like, what would y'all been doing in the meantime? So then already
Right.
we
Well,
already
yeah.
have an issue
Yeah.
with me. So like, if you ain't willing to go through to sacrifice that, then it's just stupid.
Well,
to
I
me.
was, and that was a question that wasn't even a question from the friend, because I think, again, we knew each other,
Right.
and during that time I was in a whole nother relationship when they was dealing with each other. I never even spoke to the person like that. So he definitely understood, like, well, you couldn't have been looking that way because you was
Yeah, doing what you do.
yeah so focused.
So I got a question for you. Do you feel like it was worth it?
It was.
Okay.
It was.
Okay.
And that's all that matters.
That's all that matters, and let's move on.
Amen.
All right. So we're moving on, okay, to reality shows, since we brought that up. Okay. So let's move on to reality shows now. We're gonna talk about reality shows, and we're gonna have two things based off of these reality shows. We're gonna show you reality shows that we will keep and ones we will delete. All right. Yes. Now let's start with you, Braden. All right. Which reality show do you think is worthy to keep?
The Real World.
The Real World.
Did that still come on?
No.
Not all of those spin-offs that happened afterward. I'm talking about the first season.
Okay. Well,
Back in the 90s.
where it's already delete.
Okay.
So we're talking about something that's current.
Oh, okay.
So current, okay? You don't have one?
Oh man.
I don't like reality shows in this.
Okay,
area.
well there you go. There you go. He don't
Delete
fuck
them
with
all.
him. There we go. He
Delete
don't
them
fuck
all.
with him. Okay, so what do you got for us, O?
So this weekend, I've actually just jumped on the bandwagon of the show Love Island. I don't know, these dating shows where you put these people in these weird
My husband
predicaments,
watches that all the time.
the thing is, on Twitter, I kept seeing people talk about it, and I'm like, I cannot
My husband
get
watches that
into
all the time.
Love Island. And me and my aunt was in New York. She was like, you don't watch Love Island? It is a dick.
He loves that
like,
show.
It is bad. Like, keep Love Island and keep them shows like Love Island. They just challenge it. Those seem real.
Okay.
Those seem real.
Now what would you delete?
As hard as I don't want to say this, all the wives things, Real Housewives, Basketball Wives, wives, get rid of them because
Why? Because they all on there with no husbands.
yes, that, and I just think that at a certain point, like the storylines just don't make sense.
Redundant.
They've reached
It's
the
the
end.
same. Yeah, like I feel like how you say, I'm gonna set a time. We're gonna do 10 episodes. If that work, it work. If it don't, it don't. They need to start doing that with these shows. They need to, because Basketball Wives, Jackie Christie, her daughter on there, the daughter crying, calling the father. It does not make sense.
Right.
Shawnee, why are you on the show?
I said that.
Why are you on the show, Shawnee?
I said that.
Evelyn, one of my favorite people.
I
Why
said
are you
that.
on the show?
I said that, Shawnee. Just sit in the back and collect your check.
Yeah, like why
Just
are y'all
collect
on
your
the
check.
show?
I
Like,
said that.
Real Housewives
She
of
need to
Atlanta
go over
did-
there to the church and pass out some dinners. I said that.
Real Housewives of Atlanta did good with like recasting. I will say that. But Real Housewives of New York did a better job when they deleted the entire cast and came back with a whole new one. They did good with that because that cast came back booming. But I just think that the Real Housewives thing is it's over.
Yeah.
It's
The
over.
end.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
I feel like the same thing happened to Love and Hip Hop.
Oh,
When Mona Scott sold it, you knew it was over.
Rashida and Kirk, bye.
It's done. It's been done
Let it
years
go.
ago.
Let it
I don't
go.
want to see
Man,
no
shit,
more.
all right.
Okay, well, we got to give D. Smith his turn. Okay,
Okay,
tell
go
us
ahead.
something that you should
I
keep.
was listening. I was enjoying.
Okay, well, give us
You know?
something that you can keep.
One I can keep. I love Top Chef. So
Oh my
it's
God,
a
I
very
love that
prestigious. People have like become millionaires from that show. It's a very good,
Positive.
realistic, real
Chef Ramsay's a nut.
show. And so I love cooking shows too. So
Same.
keep Top Chef. It makes great people off that show. Get rid of this Mama Jones and The Bachelor. Get rid of both of them. Mama Jones got another show out with the kids and the mama
Mama
and
Jones.
and the grandma and the baby
Jones?
for real. on
My
this
Mama
one.
Jones?
No, Mama June.
Mama June.
Mama June.
I'm about to say.
I'm sorry.
June.
I was about to say cut.
No, not Mama Jones.
Okay.
No, but Mama June. Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, Honey Boo Boo. Oh, okay.
So
They
yes,
still got a show?
they have a new show out. It's Mama done did something. She had a surgery show. Then she got another show where they out, and the mama just stole the money from the kid. And so
out
it's
to
a
that
whole
producer.
thing. And the father on drill. It's a lot. But get rid of that and get rid of The Bachelor. I'm tired. It's like, what's the point?
They don't last.
We have Love Island now, so keep
Yeah.
it there.
Okay. Well, mine's is I don't know the title of it, but the big women that lose the weight.
500 pounds.
Yes.
But the- but
1,000
the sisters-
pounds.
The two sisters,
The
the ones
new
that,
one.
the one
The
that
girl-
the
the
girls,
the white
the
ones.
white
No,
ones,
no.
the one, but bitch, you just thirsty.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. Okay.
It's two black. It's a new show with the two black girls now.
No, but
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
one I'd rather for them to keep that one.
Yes.
I
Them
like
bitches
it.
is
It's
hilarious.
entertaining, and that people can look at it as silly, but it's also motivating.
Yeah.
It's motivating to watch them journey and see them try to get their health back together and stuff like that. So they are so funny. What I would delete is baddies.
Oh, get
yeah.
rid of it.
Baddies.
Click.
I just, it's just so, and I get it, y'all. The bag. Everybody want the bag.
ain't
It's
got
all
it.
about the bag. Everybody want the bag. But it just get degrading, and it puts them in a box. And the reason why I say it puts them in a box, because who else will allow you to work with them, you know what I'm saying, in a different space after seeing you act like that?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? It just
Right.
put them in a box. And some of them girls are talented. Some of them girls, have so much potential. And they can be like red carpet co-expanders. They can be on podcasts. It's a lot of things that they can do. But it's just so cringeworthy to just watch them just have to act out like that just to be accepted or be paid.
And get the bare minimum.
The guy from Bad Boys Club, was it Darrell? Where the money reside. He had just made a post about he had an audition. He was almost close to like getting this role on Netflix, and then he got turned down from it because of his
affiliation
show
with
on the Bad
baddies.
Boys. Yeah,
I mean, Bad Boys.
Yo,
yeah.
but they don't say that stuff is affecting the kids. It's only the gay stuff that's affecting the kids. They don't say that.
Right.
That's
The baddies
That's
and
a good point.
Yeah. That
Be-
is.
agree
That
with
is.
that.
even how you go to the you don't go, but even being outside in the clubs, like
No.
You don't go.
You excluded me like that. You just pushed me away. No, you see that? Y'all seen that shit?
Hey.
He just, you don't go.
Right.
But go the fuck on.
Cause that's how you do it.
But like,
I'm not going.
like the way we.
But I can tell you what we.
That's how you
But I
do
can tell
it.
you where you about to go. Go ahead.
But even clubbing culture, like the party culture, is different now because the type of women that you see, like I'm used to being outside, like women having a ball, we gonna have a good time, twerk, whatever. But just what they see on TV, it's just like unrealistic. Like the shit that we see in the clubs now is based off like what they see on them shows. They really, it really is. That's why I don't go nowhere that's like 21 and like 18 and up or 21 and up. I really don't want to go nowhere that's 25 and up. Like if they had a club that's just strictly like 30 and up, I'm there.
Okay. So let's move on. So we're going to do something
y'all.
new today. It's called Strolling Down the Timeline. Okay, yes. So what we do is stroll down our timeline, some of us. Okay, well, I know with me and my friends, what we do is we see little videos and stuff and we send it to each other. We be like, bitch, look at this. Okay, or bitch, look at her. Yeah, we do that. We do that a minute. We do that.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
cool.
So we stroll down our timeline. So today, we're going to show you some, bitch, look at this videos right here on the FourCast, and let's start with you, okay? Braden, what
here
you
we
got
go.
for us?
All right, y'all
So what was you on your timeline, and you came across what video?
Hold on. Here you go. So, you know your favorite place in the world, GTL.
That's not my favorite place.
That's
That's Los Angeles and Turks and Caicos. And don't you ever forget it.
So they have this thing called the Water Boys down there. Where basically
I
the
saw
Water
that.
Boys, they sell water, you know, when you at a light or something like that or whatever. But they be getting a good rap and a bad rap. So some people be saying they be robbing and shit and taking people's money. Then other people saying, no, it's really a good outlet. You know, we trying to raise money, da-da-da-da-da. So this is a situation that happened with this woman in Atlanta.
If y'all are in Atlanta, do not give any money to the fucking Water Boys. They just stole $1,100 from me, sent $1,100 from my Cash App to theirs. I literally had $2 on there. They changed it and sent $1,100 to them. It was a lot of boys on a fucking on a scooter, on them damn lime scooters. But that's okay. I got the fucking police right here. I hope them. Y'all, somebody need to put them hoes under the jail. $1,100, bitch. Didn't I just put on my fucking post that I just got laid the fuck off? Them hoes need to be put under the jail. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That shit got me so motherfucking heated. $1,100 motherfucking dollars.
She
But
was
that's
mad.
okay, cause bitch, I got APD on your bitch ass, and they're looking for you. They're literally looking for you, hoe. You're
Thanks,
dumb.
the
Like you're
kids.
dumb as fuck. The fuck? Like
that's
one thing
enough.
about it is, if you know me, I'm
That's not funny.
It's not funny.
Well, hold on.
Hold on. Okay, now back to reality. That's not funny. That's
on.
not funny.
It's
First of all, I got questions for her.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Because
why
you-
would you give them your phone and let them
Dumbass.
tap in their own
Dumbass.
fucking?
Why
Yeah.
are you doing it? Right? But I get
Yeah.
it. She was like, here, put it in real fast.
No.
I get
Give
that.
me
I
your
get that.
phone.
No.
Yeah.
Give me
she,
your phone.
She was treating them like
D,
human
please.
beings.
Mind you,
civilians.
you're
She was treating them
you're at a light
She was
at a car.
trying to treat them like
Girl.
humans.
Get.
And say, here, put in your information.
No.
That's what she was trying to. She was being kind.
Just got laid
She was
off.
being dumb.
And
And you
trusting.
just got laid off?
Yeah.
Ain't that much
you
kindness
lucky
in the
I was
world.
giving you anything. I just got laid off.
Ain't that
Every
much
dollar
kindness in the
count.
world.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing
No.
that.
Let me see your
Okay.
phone.
Okay, so let's move on. Yeah, you gotta be more smarter. First of all, we don't let anybody hold our phone. Okay? Yes. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, what you got for us?
So this I keep this as a favorite because what was it last week that A. Marie did her tiny, well, it was like 2 weeks ago. She did her tiny dance and her background singers, well, she did horrible on Tiny Desk, but she did amazing on the BET Awards. But her, it's on my earphones. The background singer sounded so horrible, and you have all these people that's on TikTok that's like remaking it, and they saying my thoughts in my mind when I'm drunk sound like. So people are like making different videos where they be like, when I'm coming home drunk and all these thoughts in my mind, they sound like this.
Oh wow. Okay. It be a lot of
I want to
nonsense.
know, did she
Practice.
practice?
Yes.
And
Or did she just found them the day of?
The background was horrible.
backgrounds. And
Oh,
she,
man,
but she
poor-
was such a good sport on that
Yeah.
tiny desk.
She was.
When she started clapping with them.
Yeah. Those her cousins.
No.
Those her cousins.
Those were the NPR people.
Those are
No,
cousins.
those were the people that came to watch the tiny desk, and her real ones couldn't make it. She was
Yeah.
like, "Somebody know the song."
You don't do that on a classic. You don't do that on a classic.
She said, you, grab the mic. That's what she said.
I'm crying.
Okay, now what do you have for us, D. Smith?
All right, so we know that the movie Straw just came out. And so mad people have been making videos of what Janaya should have did, what Tiana Taylor was doing. But this one cartoon of Janaya, what Janaya should have did when she turned in her thing, y'all, is
I'm here to cash my check. Oh, you must have a kid. Did they spill some juice on it? Just cash my check, please. Okay, can I see your ID? Uh-oh. Somebody stole it. Oh, I'm sorry. I really can't cash your check without an ID. Please just cash my check. I wish I could, but it's against company policy. Just cash my check, please. Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't. Do you want to talk to my manager? You've helped me before. Your name is Tessa. Cash my check, please. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't. Oh, cash my goddamn check, bitch. Ma'am, I really... Tessa, you think I'm playing with you, bitch? You think I'm playing with you, bitch? Cash my goddamn check. Man, cash my goddamn check, Tessa. Okay, here. Girl, I ain't asked for all that. There's your money. Girl, I ain't... Did I ask for all that? No, you didn't. Did I ask for all that? No, you didn't. Now, what that paper say? It say 521. Okay, so hurry the hell up. Okay. With this ugly ass braided bang you got.
yo, and that's what Janaya should have did. Okay,
That's what Janaya should have did.
Bro, was that a
Oh, my
screwdriver
God.
she was holding?
yo,
Man,
That was
was
supposed to be a gun.
it's a Tiana walking for me, though.
the Tiana Taylor
Oh,
walking
yeah,
one
I
is
seen that. That was funny.
crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. So this is one that I have on my timeline that I just thought was hilarious. And I just could not stop watching it.
Oh.
You in my face? The fuck? I was just eating this nigga ass, now we not together. Bitch, the video on your phone. I'm on it. Show your camera. I'm on it.
Hold
Oh,
up.
that's
Right,
right.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Show the video on your phone. I'm on it.
I'm gonna eat it.
My dad grow my
Yeah,
grave, I
just,
did.
but you,
Bitch, you in
it's
my
him
face.
like this, like, nah, man. Like,
Wow, that's
Oh
bonkers.
my God. I thought that was so hilarious. And that
No,
bitch
yeah.
said, I'm on it. I'm on it. Show the phone. Show the phone.
damn, my grandma had my fingers in your ass.
Yo, okay.
Oh my God. So that's a new thing for the guys.
It's not new.
It's
Yeah,
not. Guys
It's
been
not
doing it.
new.
More girls are just
They
being
vocal
saying it
about
about
doing
it.
it.
I guess.
I know a lot of girls that love eating ass.
Oh wow.
Nose first.
Oh, okay.
I love the Sukiana song. Now I'm eating his ass. Eating his ass.
Brayden, how you feel about that?
He don't.
Won't happen for me.
I know that's
until,
right.
until I meet my wife.
Oh, I know that's right.
Good job, Braden.
Good job, Braden. I love that.
Me too.
It's just we don't have enough time.
I know
All
that's right. I know
We
that's
don't have
right.
enough time.
We gonna move the fuck on then. On that
we
note,
gonna move on.
okay, yes, okay. So right now, I want to ask my panel in closing, where you are right now in your life, where you are right now in your life that you are enjoying the most. Where you are, what moment in your life right now that you are enjoying the most? Like you just like, man, like you get excited when you think about it. And when you're doing it, you just feel rejuvenated. Like where you are in your life right now that makes you the most exciting. Let's start with you, Braden. You serious that Malcolm X thinking.
That's a good ass question.
For me, I would say is acting in a stage play back around my way.
I know that's right.
Like from the director, from the cast, like even D. Smith said it one time. I think you told me you was like I really love those people. Like I really enjoy being around them. Like I don't know what it is. It's strange also because a lot of us, especially being from this area, like we don't be working together. Like a lot of people don't work together for real. So for us to all that really speaks to your genius as far as the casting, because you got all the right people with good energy that are good people in the room. So that's something that I truly really enjoy,
that.
being on the stage and acting in front of not just my peers, but like people that I really enjoy being around outside of rehearsal and in rehearsal.
Good. What about you, Mr.
I'm not.
President?
It's not a specific thing. The gym is definitely one place that I've learned to appreciate. I just think that me this year turning a whole nother age. I'm in the era that I'm in when 2025 started was the era of doing me. Like I really enjoy every single thing that I'm doing because it's not what somebody is expecting of me to do. Everything that I'm doing, from my kids to this to traveling, is everything that I want to do. Like me getting up, going to the gym, it used to be like I'm trying to look good for this, but I look genuinely like love going there, and I like the way I'm feeling, I like the way I'm looking. So everything right now that I'm doing in this era of my life, I'm enjoying.
And what about you, D?
I feel somewhat what Omar said, more so just owning me, and that just trickled down the effects of different stuff. Owning me as consists of like loving me and letting the world see that, because I would hide it or certain things, or not like worried about what other people think. But really, I really made a conscious decision probably about a year or two ago to, if you got it, let them know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like, let it be known so that, you know what I'm saying? Because I would cry like, why this ain't happening for me? Why this happening? But like, don't nobody know. You ain't, people like, don't nobody know. So like, just just really honing into and appreciating me, and letting that as far as showing the world, as far as the play and all that's been happening, hosting, like since I made that decision and not keeping my mouth closed and speaking up and saying how I feel, what I like, what I don't like, and letting people see my talent has really blossomed in everything I've done. So yeah,
That's good.
I love that.
Yeah.
As for me, it's the creative freedom. The creative freedom to be able to get up in the morning and say, I want to do this today. The next day, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do an album. I want to write a play. I want to do a podcast. Just pursuing whatever my thoughts are and not sitting on them.
Love that.
So I have been really, really, really enjoying this present chapter in my life, because I feel like anything that I can do, I'm going to do it. And I'm not waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting for nobody to give me permission to do it. I'm just doing it. And then another thing that I have learned to appreciate even more is I'm not banking on what my stuff look like next to somebody else's. That's another thing that I'm just really, really enjoying. And that's why I'm able just to do this and do this and do this and do this. Because I'm not banking on who coming. I'm not banking on who's watching. I'm not banking on who like it. I'm just banking on me being able to have that freedom of creativity and expressions. And it just
show up.
And whoever show up, just show up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not how many people show up, it's who show up.
Yep.
Because it can be one person that show up to make the biggest difference. So that's what I have just been learning to do, and just not waiting, man. Because I feel like when you sit around and you just wait, sometimes you can wait and it could be too late.
Yeah.
You got to get started just to go ahead and do what it is that you need to do, and you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for, oh my God, we're going to get 1 million views. I'm not doing it because it's a lot of people to get 1 million views, but not $1 million. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's on Instagram that probably got more than us that we doing better than.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's not always about that. It's always about your self-expression and your creativity.
I love that.
With
Y'all
that
had
be
some good
saying,
answers.
yeah, that was good.
That was. That
For
was
all
really
of
good.
y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for being here.
Oh man,
Is this the last
I'm
show?
enjoying this
No,
scene.
it's not.
Is this the
We
last
gonna
show?
enjoy this
Yes.
scene, baby.
We want to thank y'all so much for being here with us today on the FourCast. Y'all give it up to my amazing, talented, brilliant cast right here. The panel. Yes. Okay. Yes. Two
you.
people enter, one man leaves.
See you
all
next
right?
time, baby.
Yes. So thank y'all
What
so much for
God
watching
has
this.
for
I'm trying to
me,
take us out.
It is for me.
I got another song. To the left, everything you own in the box to the left. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time.